In this video, I'm going to be doing another design in my gel and acrylic recreation series. This design is a really cute and fun gingerbread cookie, gingerbread house nail design. This was actually done by gel, and this was the original design that I wanted to try. And anyway, let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is stamp some snowflakes on top of this really pretty emerald green polish, which is actually from the Zoya Holiday Collection. I just wanted to see what this would look like, and it was actually really cute. I love snowflakes on top of a pretty metallic polish. I think it's just gorgeous. And I just took a dotting tool and just did some polka dots with some white. Alright, so for the middle finger, it was supposed to look like a cookie with icing on top, so I stamped a brown snowflake first, and then I did this off camera because I wanted to make sure it was the right color. I didn't want it to be too light or too dark. And then I went over that with white, and I did this off camera too, just so that I would be able to see where it was placed easier. And then I'm going to go ahead and stamp this gingerbread house and use a roller to remove the excess pieces of the stamp so that those transfer onto my nail. And then I did outline the stamp off camera because it's just a little bit easier for me to do that. And I'm just going to add some polka dots. So for my pinky finger, I went ahead and applied some liquid latex. I'm actually just trying out this liquid latex. I just got this. So far I'm liking it, but I just am trying it out. And I'm just going to take a detail brush and some red polish, and I'm just creating what looks like the candy cane stripes. And I did 3 stripes, and then I did, I think 2 or 3, I think 3 white stripes. So for the gingerbread house nail, I thought this was actually going to turn out worse than it did. I was actually impressed with how this turned out because I didn't know if I'd be able to get the icicle thing right. I have a hard time drawing icicles, and you'll notice that my hand is flipped toward my face. That's because I have a hard time drawing details like this with my hand away from me. That sounds weird, but you gotta do what works best for you. I did deliberately slow this video down just a little bit so I could explain things in better detail. And I'm just drawing with the white polish the icing details. And then just drawing a little window, and then I'm going to go ahead and add some green and red dots to represent, I'm going to say like the gumdrops or the Skittles, whatever they're called. And then you'll see here soon that I wanted to use a stamper to hold up my finger so I could do the side frosting details here. I love gingerbread house nails. I think they're really cute. But that could be because I have a small obsession with anything gingerbread. Great way to do this is just to hold your pinky against something like this to stabilize it, especially when you're doing small details. So while that was drying, I decided to go ahead and quickly show the polishes that I'm using. One thing to note when you are doing top coat on a nail design like this is you want to make sure you float it and not let the brush touch it, especially with small details such as polka dots, because you can smear it. And also on my index finger, I just did a sponged glitter nail. Nothing too fancy. I loved how this turned out. I thought this was really cute. I love the look of the thumb. I think snowflakes over colors like this is absolutely beautiful. Such a pretty winter and Christmas look. And that is all I did for this design.